This day started off like so many others, with just a simple cup of coffee. We got on the road at about 6:30, headed up north. We were pretty excited. We were on our way up to our very first Jeep Blessing. We met up with our friends Kevin and Carol, who we Jeep with a lot, and together Night Fury and Spider convoyed up to the Cadillac, Michigan area, with of course a little stop at the 7-slot grill for a quick photo op. It's a Jeep thing. So this was our first trip up to this event. We had no idea what to expect, but I'm pretty sure none of us expected 1,300 Jeeps. Every kind of Jeep you can imagine, including some pretty clever imposter Jeeps. We hung out at the Shine and Show section and checked out some of the beautifully decked out Jeeps. We even saw this decked out buch. Next, we headed over to the vendor area where they had, anything from aftermarket parts to Jeep branded earrings. We almost got those seats there too. Those are pretty nice. But as any Jeep owner will tell you, no matter how many parts you have, it is never enough. Luckily, in our case, Rick is never sucked into those buch. Yeah, there he goes again. Who am I kidding? The actual blessing started pretty shortly thereafter, and you can see just how many people there were here. They go all the way up that hill over there. And of course, as you can tell, they had a mud run. That's a whole lot more cleanup than I want to do. So Rick and I decided maybe we'll go check out the actual course. This is the concrete section of the course, which is probably the scariest part of the whole thing. So we figured it might be a good idea to study the lines that the other Jeepers were taking to figure out what to do and what not to do. The farthest section of the course was just chaotic as all get out. There was trails all over the place. One by one, the Jeepers would test their skills on these courses. I believe this was the intermediate course. And part of this, which was the more advanced course, was this pipe run. There were also some very challenging sandhills. At this point, we'd pretty much seen enough. We knew, you don't come this far not to try this. So, of course, the next thing that we did was go back to the Jeep and air down. We took it down to 15 psi.
All right.
Where we at, honey?
Are you excited? We paid our money, signed away our lives, and got in line. While waiting for our turn, we got to see others try their luck. Some of them with more luck than others.
It's on the precipice.
Finally, though, it was our turn to have some fun. First obstacle we got to is called a staircase. Oh, now I know why they call it a staircase. We did a super angled log run, which at this point I was really happy that Rick was driving. And here is what this pipe run looks like from within the Jeep. At one point I looked over at the crowd and hey, there's Kevin! So this next phase, the concrete stage, is where things kind of went sideways on us. I mean, we didn't roll or anything, but still.
What? No way!
I saw it myself.
Son of a gun, get some raid. How we looking?
You gotta get this way about 2.5 feet.
How's that?
That should be alright.
What? You know, I have been watching stuff. It looks like they got the big one I'm worried about is over there.
Yeah. Yep. So go a little bit to the right.
Okay.
At the bottom of the pit, you want to come up at left.
Come up. Okay,
Yep.
so.
Once this tire sits back down on the ground, because this tire most likely will lift off.
Yeah.
Once it sits back down.
Alright, I took the other part of my flag off.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, good luck, he says. Now in this next section, you have to watch, but you also have to listen.
That's probably better, huh?
Caught it on that rock, where his front tire
this point, the crowd knows what we don't. We had indeed broken our axle.
Crazy left or the right? Crazy going.
You know, I don't think so this time.
What is that noise? That's not
Locker, it sounds like.
okay. So, about 2.5, 3 minutes after we busted our axle, we realized we were really in trouble. Not only did we not know how we were going to get home, we didn't know how we were going to get off the course. And then this guy came along. Like most Jeepers, he was totally willing to give us a tow. What just seemed to add a little bit of salt to the wound, though, was we got to see everybody else still having fun on our way out.
I don't know how we stand.
I don't either.
Go back a little more. Running low, right?
Well, we got Tom's coming over and Kevin's on his way.
Okay.
And I think Dan and Veronica might be coming too. This is Dan and Veronica. They might be crazier than we are. Maybe. We'll see. Verdict's still out. Meanwhile, look what Rick found. But because Rick is Rick, he used whatever he could find to get the piece out. Peace out, man. Peace out.
Going hard and broke.
But what did we find? What did we get? What'd you pick up here? Let me see what we got. Look at. Guy goes back to the vendors, and lo and behold, there's somebody that's got an extra axle. Yeah, you heard that right. There was a vendor that hadn't unloaded his truck from the last show, and he just happened to have an axle for a JK right there on his truck. So we got it.
I'm gonna go see if I got something to get that race out.
Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And through the whole process, even when it started to rain, there was camaraderie and laughter. I'm doing the next one? I wasn't really taking notes. Could I do the one after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a pretty sexy helper too. Where you can help.
Is it good, honey? Yay! You guys are amazing.
It's been one of them days.
Yes, it has, but you pulled it out, honey. You did a great job. So the day might have started off with a simple cup of coffee, but it ended up with a celebratory drink with great friends. All in all, that's quite a Jeep blessing.